Hello everyone, welcome to my channel by Prachi. So today I am going to introduce you some lab equipments or pathology equipments along with their applications in medical field. So before starting our new topic, please subscribe to my channel by Prachi and do not forget to like, share and hit the bell icon. So guys, there are many ways to test the health status of human body. That is are like through blood test, urine test, sputum test, semen test, biopsy test or any other samples from body part. It totally depends on what your medical consultant wants to confirm from the test. So far there are many innovations happen in pathology sector, a wide range of equipments available in market. Today we will mark some majorly used equipments among them. So the equipments are microscope, centrifuge, incubator, coagulometer, CBC that is complete blood count, blood gas analyzer, immunoassay, biochemic analyzer, urine analyzer and laminar airflow. So our first equipment is microscope. Microscope is a scientific equipment which magnifies very small objects that are not visible to our naked eyes. It uses lenses that are arranged so that they magnifies object, and the light of microscope helps to see microorganisms which are not seen by naked eyes. Second equipment is centrifuge. Centrifuge is a machine which have a rapidly rotating container that applies centrifugal force to its content. The main use of centrifuge machine is to separate heterogeneous mixture into their various components like liquid in liquids, solids in solids and liquids in gases based on different densities of the components. Most common use is to separate red blood cells and other blood components from the whole blood. These separate components are then gone through observation and respective taste. Third equipment is incubator. Incubator in pathology is a kind of insulated box in which heat of particular temperature is generated at inner space and is used to grow and maintain microbiological or cell cultures. Incubator maintains optimal temperature, humidity and gaseous contents at inside atmosphere. Then the fourth equipment is coagulometer. A blood coagulometer is an analyzer used to test the coagulation efficiency of blood so as to diagnose and access bleeding disorders such as hemophilia, or to monitor patients who are taking anticoagulant medicines such as aspirin, heparin or warfarin. Next is CBC, that is complete blood count. It's a blood test machine. It measures red blood cells which carry oxygen, then white blood cells which fight infections, hemoglobin, the oxygen carrying protein in red blood cells, then hematocrit, the amount of red blood cells in the blood, and platelets which help blood to clot. A CBC test may point unusual increases or decreases in cell count which may invite medical conditions. Next equipment is blood gas analyzer. Blood gas analyzer aspirates blood from the syringe and measures pH and the partial pressure of oxygen and carbon dioxide. The bicarbonate concentration is also calculated. These results are usually available for interpretation within 5 minutes. This machine uses a whole blood sample from artery. Arterial blood gas test can help healthcare providers interpret conditions that affect your respiratory system, circulatory system, and metabolite processes. Then the next equipment is immunoassay. Immunoassay is a biochemical test that measures the presence or concentration of a micromolecules or small molecules in a solution through the use of an antibody or an antigen. Immunoassays are bioanalytical methods that use the specificity of an antigen antibody reaction to detect and quantify target molecules in a biological samples. These methods are frequently used in clinical diagnostics, drug discovery, drug monitoring, and food testing. Immunoassay analyzers used to determine protein, bacterial or viral toxins, drug concentration, infectious disease testing, allergies, and endocrine hormones and cardiac markers. Next equipment is biochemic analyzer. Biochemic analyzer is used extensively in clinical laboratories. Its basic principle is to conduct tests to measure chemicals at various stages of the biological processes. It uses wide range of test samples like blood, plasma, serum, cerebrospinal fluid, and urine. Biochemical analyzers perform various tests like albumin test, sugar level test, or to detect levels of enzymes and creatinine in the blood. So benefits of biochemical analyzer is it has made possible to detect and monitor the diseases by analysis of chemical reactions and biological processes taking place inside the patient body within less time. So it is being great tool in research area too. Next equipment is urine analyzer. Urine analyzer is a device which perform automatic urine test and can detect and quantify a number of analytes like bilirubin, protein, glucose, pH, red blood cells, and many more. Urine analyzers are generally uses technology of reflectance photometer, which is actually a urine strip reader. Next equipment is laminar airflow. In labs, generally people work with sensitive cultures and the samples that are very sensitive to things floating in the air. A small volume of air can have millions of particles and microbes in it. So, in order to keep the cultures or samples safe, work is required to done in sterile filtered air environment. That role played by laminar airflow. To provide this kind of air environment, laminar airflow consists of pre-filter, blower fan, HEPA filter, UV lamp. So, laminar airflow cabinet is also known as tissue culture hood, clean bench and biological safety cabinet. It is a work surface enclosed in a box-like structure mechanized to flood the inside of the enclosure with clean sterile air flowing in a laminar manner. When air moves through a given space in both unified direction and velocity, it is said that it has achieved laminar airflow. So these are the equipments. I have covered all most important lab equipments in this video. Please like and share if you find it useful. Thank you so much for watching till the end. Keep learning, do your best. Bye bye.